Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Njeru. Now, today we have the Matchmaker show, and you understand the protocol here. Any other time we have a woman on board, that woman must be looking for a man. In the same way, when we have a man on board, that man must be looking for a woman. Today we have a man. I will tell you the kind of woman he is looking for. But before then, if you're watching us for the first time, this is the Matchmaker show. We help men and women to get matches, and the moment they get the right ones, they meet their destinies. So you're not lost. If you're new to the show, subscribe, like the video, and don't forget to leave a comment. Also, the contacts of our guest will be on my Facebook page at Jenganjeru. So you can follow Jenganjeru on Facebook and you'll be getting these updates in real time. Our guest on today's show is a 48-year-old man who is single and searching. I don't know when you started following Jenganjeru, but around the month of July last year, I had posted Mr. Francis Wambugu. I went to his home in Nyandarua County in Nyahururu and I posted his video. We did him, the guy in a yellow t-shirt. Nevertheless, I discovered that there are people who watch this show while they are still very far and they show interest in somebody. And because the numbers we post here exit after 24 hours or they just disappear after 24 hours, there are no options when you discourage people first 2-3 days. Okay, so Mr. Wambugu was contacted by very many people, and after he was contacted, the person you likely choose might not even be very serious because maybe they were just trying their luck, and over time, because they are very far, they lose the spark because of time, because of probably not, we would not say time difference, but you can say about maybe you don't have time to spend together, you don't have avenues to maybe make that love work. Both of you lose the spark because of distance, and by the time you realize, you have parted ways. You don't talk, you don't communicate. And what is a relationship without communication? Okay, what is a relationship without communication? Of course, it's dead on arrival. So he says the person they were talking to was in Gulf, and all of a sudden the person stopped talking. There are also people who promise you they are, and that's why some people are skeptical about long distance relationships, because you're talking with somebody. I have had those cases. You've been talking with somebody the first month, second, third, fourth, all the way. And when that person is about to arrive, when that person is about to come back home, they just mute. They go mute, you never hear from them again. And then you're back to the drawing board. And mind you, you had already, okay, you had already told other prospects, other people who had shown interest, that you have gotten the love of your life. And you see, love is a gamble unless you have taken that person home. And it can also continue being a gamble if you don't know how to play the game. So I am hoping that the people who are going to contact Mr. Ombogo will be able to match him, and they will be serious for that matter. One, Mr. Ombogo has never been married. He doesn't have children either. And we did an interview with him. And I think one of the things I'll be doing is, if I return somebody on the show and they had been on the show again, I'll be linking the description. I will be linking the link. I'll be putting the link in the description box so that you can go and compare notes. Okay. Now, Mr. Francis is looking for a woman who is between the ages of 30 all the way to 47, and a woman who can at least get a child or children, because he doesn't have children of his own. He says that he was in a relationship in the past, he was heartbroken or something, but he is not in a relationship. He is not somebody's dad, okay? But he does not have a problem with people who have children. You could have children, he doesn't have a problem. And for people who love city life, this cannot be an ideal match because he lives and works in the village, okay? He works and lives in the interior. So he's somebody who is looking for a wife, and he is in the village. So if you love that kind of life, one, he is not badly off. He is a farmer of milk. He's a farmer of veggies. He's a farmer of potatoes. He's a farmer of maize. You know, when you live in a village, you look at what is in the season. You look at what you can do, and he also has an entrepreneurial mindset. So he's looking for a very hardworking woman whom they can set a home together, whom they can be able to address matters marriage, a woman who is free from her past, free from her past in the sense that she is not going back to her exes and things like that. Also, he understands that the man is the head of the family. Having said that, he is able and capable to take care of children and the wife. He has his own farm, he has his own house, he has water, he has electricity powered in his farm, and everything else that could be required. He's rearing animals, he's farming, and not everybody loves city life. Okay, so if you're that person who admires farming, you want to say, this is my space, you want to say, this is my farm, you want to say, these are my cows, this is my head of cattle, this is my milk. They take their milk to KCC, okay, Kenya Cooperative Creameries, and he is a good man. Okay, so if you're there, you're looking for a wife, a man for keeps, this could be an ideal match. I'm going to post his number immediately after this on my Facebook page at Jenganjeru, and I only have one Facebook page which has more than 82,000 followers. We are working on the blue badge. Okay, and Mr. Wambugo is there waiting for an ideal match, and he doesn't have a problem. I said, if somebody has children, that woman should be God fearing. That woman should also be able to love children. There are women who don't love their own children, so you should be able to love your own children. That's why you hear somebody left their children, don't know where, and just abandoned them. So you want somebody who is coming with those children. He lives, I know his home. So I am speaking about somebody I know. I have gone to his home. Are we together? I have said at the beginning of the video that when we featured him on the show, I went to where he was. I come from Nyahururu also. So he invited me over, and I was able to cover his story while I was in Nyahururu. So we are wishing him well. We hope he gets a good match. This show has proven beyond any reasonable doubt that there is always somebody for somebody. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter your level of education. It doesn't matter the tribe you're coming from. It doesn't even matter about your country or even race. This show has gone beyond borders, beyond nations, and now beyond lifetimes. And we are wishing every other single person the very best of luck, even as they kakamua themselves to get matches on our show. If you had promised yourself that by the end of December you'll be getting a mpoa, you'll be getting a match, you can contact my desk. You will be posted if you like, or you will be addressed on 0712 997 660. Until then, this is Jenganjero. God bless you. Bye bye.